And Charmaine, a.k.a. Nurse Charms, is in the building officially.
Hey, yes, I am.
She is official. Let's give it up for Nurse Charms, ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
I know. It's just like, wow. Do I have to wear these?
Yeah, so you can hear.
They're sliding off my head.
Okay, right there
on the top. Tighter.
Boom. There we go. So how are you, Nurse Charms?
I'm excellent. Excellent.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to have you here.
It feels like a Friday for some reason. But
does it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow. I'm just anxious for the weekend,
Maybe so. Yeah. That's our producer, Chris, right there. Give it up for Chris, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
So it is official. Nurse Charms is in the building. They had a tough time getting here.
You want to make fun of me? What's up with that?
We live. We are live.
I'm directionally challenged. I'll admit it.
All
yeah.
Right. Okay.
I mean, like.
But you're here.
I'm here.
You're here.
Had the GPS guided me. I'm like, where do I go? The streets dark.
Right.
But yes, I'm here. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you here finally. Yeah, it's good. We had scheduled this. When was it? Last week or 2 weeks ago?
Probably 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Yeah, we had scheduled that. You got a little ghost.
You know what?
But people were looking for you, and everybody out there loves you, so they were concerned about you.
Yeah.
Yours truly was out there stumping the pavement.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So you're back.
Yeah.
You got your nice. You're rocking your apparel line.
Pure apparel,
Pure apparel. I like that. Where my shirt at?
I left it in the car, trying to shake and move, but I take care of I gotta get you geared up,
I
right?
got you. Yeah, talk about that. I mean, because you're like doing it really, really big. I mean, if you stop, no, you're welcome. You stop and you think about it, man. I was just thinking you are a massage therapist.
Yes.
You are an entrepreneur.
Right.
You are a CEO, a black CEO.
Yes.
And you are
You forgot the main thing.
A registered nurse.
Right. Oh, what you had to look at my chain,
no,
my necklace here.
I just had to build it. I had to build it. These are like my talking points. I'm just trying to get it out. Okay. So you're a nurse now. How do you go from nurse to clothing apparel? Let's take a real quick look at your clothing apparel. Let's see what we got going on over here. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. I love it.
You like that?
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Thank you.
Come on now.
That is hot.
That's Pure Apparel, ladies and gentlemen.
All my models rocking it. Yeah.
Now, how did you get off into that lane? How did you get off into Pure Apparel?
Pure Apparel came about. I started the company this year in June.
In June?
Yeah, I wanted to extend my brand,
Wow, you started this in June?
Right. And here it is, December.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's
Up
amazing.
and running already.
That's
yeah.
beautiful. That is beautiful.
Thank
it's so
I'm
clean.
proud.
That's something that I really, really appreciate.
Yeah.
The clean.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
We're on the same page, right?
Absolutely. You should be, yeah. So Pure Apparel, what was the name? What pure as in clean, as in what was the thought?
As in genuine and authentic. That's the feeling I want people to feel when they rock. If you just think about the history of the T-shirt and how just part of self-expression. So I want people to feel genuine, authentic, real, true to yourself when you're rocking Pure Apparel.
You want them to feel pure.
Right. Yeah. I wanted it to be more than just I'm throwing something on a T-shirt, with no meaning at all. Right. So there's some little bit of foundation behind it. Yeah. And the clean look. Now, right now, that's just
we go back. Go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah. So that's just the logo. The PA is the short logo, of course, Pure Apparel, and then the long word Pure.
Right.
And so I'm just kind of branding the logo, the name, so it's branding, standing out. But then we'll release some designs next year. So different graphics and different things to look good.
That's hot though. That's fire.
Thank you.
I was looking at it and I was really impressed because first of all, I'm one of those guys that I'm an alignment person. And I'm an OCD type of a person.
Are you
I'm
really?
That cat. Yeah. God, I need everything around me clean, right? So when I'm looking at it, I was so impressed by again, just how clean it is. Obviously, it's diverse.
Right.
But it speaks. It looks like that's something that, a lot of people would want to rock.
Yeah.
Certainly, I want to rock it.
I can't wait to give you yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black and white?
Huh? Yeah, you know it.
Okay. we won't mention pricing and everything. We'll just kind of like talk about that a little later. So if people want to pick up that banging shirt, where would they go?
They can go to mypureapparel.com.
My Pure Apparel.
Yes, shop with us 24/7. I encourage you will find something on there. We have all different types of colors, and everything is custom made to order. So you select whatever design, the short, long logo, and the color T-shirt, and then we manufacture that, and then we ship it to you.
You ship it?
Yes,
Oh,
we ship it. Yeah, everything. Yeah, it's all e-commerce.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because if you think that's the trend where everything is going, everything's online. You know,
everything's online.
No one has time to go to the mall.
Right.
You know, just go online. Boom, buy this. Okay.
So you just go and you fill out. You get your price. Now do that one more time for people who are not as quick. Spell apparel, because a lot of people have a problem with that.
That is a tricky word.
Yeah,
huh?
it is. Yeah.
My MY PURE Pure Apparel APPAREL.
APP.
Yes, 2 P's. Yes. Apparel. Mypureapparel.com.
Okay. Apparel. Yeah. For a lot of people, I have to spell out certain things like that. You know, like APP app R L. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, one more time for
mypureapparel.com. mypureapparel.com.
That's hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's hot. So you went
That's
from
my baby. That's my baby
know.
project. Like when I look up there at the screen, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, and your baby's so clean.
Right.
Yeah, baby's clean. Clean and beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
I like the diversity in it. It's just
definitely diverse.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because it's pure.
Right.
That's what you want. That's what you want. So you have a clothing line, but you are a nurse.
I am a registered
You
nurse.
are a registered
Guess how long I've been a nurse? Do I look long enough, old enough?
How long? Let me ask you a question. Let's redo that. So, how long have you been a nurse?
I have been a nurse 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah, just 15.
Damn, you look like you're like 15.
Right.
Okay, 22.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
15 years?
Yes. I have a lot of stories to tell about nursing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's tell one. Just one.
Okay, I'll actually tell one. I put this one on my Facebook today about a patient that had to get a lung transplant. She had sarcoidosis, which is
Bernie Mac had that.
Did he really?
Yeah, Bernie Mac had that.
Okay. Yeah, it's a rare disease, and it causes inflammation in your tissues, and it can hit different organs. For this particular patient, it hit her lungs, so she could no longer breathe. She had to get a tracheostomy in her throat. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And the doctors didn't even think that she was going to make it. So, God intervened, turned everything around. She got on the transplant list, and she got a fresh pair of lungs. Yeah.
So she was able to. How long did it take her between being on the transplant list to actually?
It actually was 5 months.
5 months.
Long process.
Well, I mean, some people wait and they never get it. Unfortunately,
I know. Unfortunately, that's why I'm such a strong advocate of donating your organs.
Okay.
And there needs to be more education. I don't mean to go on a tangent, but there needs to be more education out there, because people don't understand. They feel like, well, I was joking around with somebody when I post this on my status. Like, people think that they'll need their kidneys in heaven. Like, you don't need it. And the funeral directors, they can still make everything look nice and presentable. So you don't need your organs. Matter of fact, one body can donate over 70. It's like 75 organs. Yeah. Just think of how many people you can help.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people, because there is so much going on with these organ, there's an issue. A major issue going on.
We've been had some issues.
But donation is an entirely separate issue, right?
Right.
Yeah, so donate.
Their headquarters is up in Ann Arbor. That stuff has been going on, I think, in the city here. But that's funded by the government.
We're number two in abduction for body organs and things like that. That's a huge issue with that Get Out movie. That's basically what
I know.
that was
Yeah. People, because people want to buy organs almost, and of course you can't do that. So, and like you just said, some people are on the list and they don't get anything.
They don't get it.
Yeah, that's why we gotta take care of ourselves. People don't our bodies aren't forgiving. Like, you can't keep on doing all these destructive things and then just think that you're gonna be invincible. One day everybody's gonna give up. Like, hey.
So I saw you, and you're right. You make good points, because I saw you. There's a show that you were doing. It's your own show, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Unscripted.
Talk about that, but you were talking about health. You were talking about how important taking care of your body is and how important sleep is, right?
Right.
Okay, I think we have something on that too.
How many hours of sleep are you getting? Is it 4 hours? Is it 6 hours? Is it 9 hours? On my show, Unscripted with Nurse Charms, you're going to find out that sleep is very important. I want you to tune in, okay?
Wow.
Yes, I love it. You know, nursing is my first passion. I have the clothing line, you know, the massage, but nursing definitely is my passion. You see how I just went off into tangent speaking about nursing? Yeah.
Yeah, you do a lot of lane changing.
Sorry.
That's all good though. It's all good. As long as you have it managed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always say that you can manage anything as long as you have the proper management in place. Like you can do multiple projects, but you have to have somebody managing each project.
Right.
So, I mean, and everything looks so good. So the show, was that something that you just, what's obviously being a nurse?
Right.
You wanted to spread the word more. You wanted to reach more people.
I mean, you know, the hallmark of a nurse is that we teach. You know, nurses love to teach. Well, most.
Oh, really? Okay.
Most people we spend so much time at the bedside with our patients, so we have to be there. I hate to give all the credit to the nurses because it's the doctors and ancillary staff and everybody else too. But literally, the nurses are the one there. You know, giving the medications, doing the assessments,
telling the doctors what to do.
Right. Okay.
Telling the doctors what they've forgotten.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Because my background is ICU nurse, so it's basically one of the most highest skilled nurses in the hospital. Yeah, because you're literally saving lives. I've literally saved lives. Yeah, I know. Just to think, like, wow.
Yeah, I got it. Listen.
Thank you.
Deserve it.
Right, so you go through very in-depth training, and you know you work in intensive care. You work with the people on the life support machines. You know, you're literally giving medications to make their heart continue to beat. So so a lot of intense training, but I love it. Like you see how I can speak about it. But so my career in nursing, been a nurse 15 years, but
15 years, still hard.
I was at the bedside a few years, but most of my nursing has been like administration and stuff. So that's kind of how I can transfer the business aspect. Into my career, you know, as CEO and as entrepreneur, because I got so much leadership training from being at the hospital.
Wow.
Interesting,
so
right?
Yeah, it is very interesting because it's just almost, the transition is seamless for you.
Right.
Well, it just seems like, because you pick up and do everything so well.
Thank you.
And there's a lot to talk about with you. Because I was noticing, I was doing my little research. I'm like, let me just check out Nurse Charm and see what she's really about. And so I was looking at your clothing line, your apparel line, and I was like, yeah, that's clean. Then I started looking at, then I saw your business. You have a business as well. Now, I don't have that. I had that last time. But you are a licensed massage.
Yes.
How do you say that?
Licensed massage therapist. Please do not call us masseuse. That's very offensive. That's like those people
but why though? A lot of people right now going, why is that?
You know, there's like a connotation of massage and prostitution and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So and when you say masseuse, that kind of connotates like, you know, somebody unlicensed and not professional, like. In the state of Michigan now, you have to have a license to call yourself a massage therapist. So it's almost like being a doctor. You have to have a license. We have to take a state licensing exam, not just go to school and graduate. You still have to take a state license. So I own 2 state licenses for a registered nurse and for a licensed massage therapist. Yep. So it's real legit. It's a profession, code of ethics, all that stuff. So I take pride in that. Like, you know. Yeah, don't call me a masseuse.
No, don't make that mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Don't call Nurse Charms a masseuse. But I never knew. There are a lot of people out there. You're educating some people right now, because there are a lot of people out there that just toss that word out thinking that they,
right,
you know what I'm saying, or condensing down massage therapist to masseuse.
Right.
But and like myself, I didn't know. I had no idea it was offensive.
No.
So you'll never get masseuse coming out of my mouth other than what I just said a second.
Right.
Okay, so you are a licensed massage therapist.
Right. I've been doing that for 5 years, and actually I was.
And you have a business.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have a beautiful spa in Southfield, Michigan.
Okay.
Southfield 13 Mile Gold Standard Massage Clinic.
Gold Standard
Gold Standard, yeah.
Gold Standard massage.
And I came up with that name because if you think of Gold Standard, that's the best of the best, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah, I do. I mean, I think it's a pure name. It's a pure
right. So I'm and this is just kind of consistent with my brand, you know, with pure, you know, being authentic, Gold Standard, the best. So I wanted people to identify like, oh, this must be the best. Like you're going through a directory, like, who should I call? You know, Happy Fingers Massage. You know,
but I like that. I love that. I love
what you Gold Standard.
Exactly. See, because truly, I love everything that you're putting together because it's like. They are different lanes, but if you really thinking about it, you're offering like the best of like the best quality, as the best in health, because you got your show about health, and how important it is to take care of your body, and of course you extend that from your nursing career,
absolutely,
to your show on health, and then of course the massaging to help heal people.
Right, that's like prevention and promotion.
Wow.
Because if you don't prevent and promote, then you just leave yourself open. Because people think like, oh, I can do all these things, and something happens, I'll just take a pill, just go. No, you don't want to. You don't want to live your life by the edge.
Don't
like
leave it
that.
to chance like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I like that. So when you're teaching people about, because we could talk forever, when you're teaching people about that, just the health aspect of taking care of your body, it's not, drinking water and things like that, right?
Absolutely.
What are some of the some of the things that, like, for instance, guys like me who have, was lost weight, now pick weight back up, getting ready to get back into a serious regimen. What are some of the advices that you can give for like guys like me that's like, okay, New Year's coming, and everybody's got them New Year's resolutions. What are some of the ways that you can slowly walk into getting back in shape?
Right, that's
the
good.
right way though.
Right, that's good you asked that. And it all starts with in the mind. You have to come to a place where you want to make this change because it's never going to happen, right? You're just going to continue to procrastinate or you're going to fall off. Yeah. So you have to understand, like, I want this, it can't be just Charmaine, hey, did you do this today? It can't be. You have to accept it and come to grips with that, right? So once you're at that point, then you can stay focused because like I can use myself for an example.
Okay, use yourself.
Recently, I stopped. I want to eventually be a vegetarian. I was a vegetarian probably about 10 years ago, and it worked out great. But then one day I just had a craving, and after that, it was downhill.
And it's all downhill.
Right, I was back to eating meat. But, I said no because...
One day.
Because I have a history of high blood pressure, heart disease and stuff, and being African American, so I want to work on prevention and promotion, right? So I want to make sure that my diet is on point, and I want to make sure my exercise and things like that. And I mean, let me just make one point because people might be like, well, there's people 90 years old and they ate, chitlins and everything else, and they were still fine.
Forever.
I know, right? Okay, yeah, granted.
Black people ain't never, black people ain't never had no problem with with their weight, and we ain't never had cancer back in my day.
Right, okay.
What the hell?
Right, exactly. Yeah. But you don't want to be that one. You don't want to be that 5%, 10%, or whatever. Like, going by. Oh, it's okay, and then you end up. So you want to always focus on. So yeah, I recently made the dietary changes. I'm not eating anything poultry. I'm not eating meat. Gotcha. So basically just fish, seafood, and veggies, right? And it's been a huge commitment. And I'm not gonna lie, I think the first day I actually forgot. I almost was gonna eat a turkey burger, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be a vegetarian, but I caught myself, right? What?
So you just went from you almost went cold turkey.
I almost.
So you're just doing the fish. What my pen? You're doing the fish and
just seafood and vegetables.
Okay. So someone like me, okay, all of a sudden
you should try it. You should.
Yeah, You know what? I have a nutritionist in Atlanta, my cousin.
Okay.
And
nice.
I was there for two game plan was to train me to get me in shape, get me ready for the film that I'm doing. And so I went there 2 months, 25 pounds, boom, working out, got back here.
Yeah.
And wheels fell off. And so now I'm getting ready to put the wheels back on, lock them back on.
And now you got your nurse to help you out,
right? There you go. And that's what I'm writing down. Okay, so direct me in terms of water. How much water should I consume a day?
You should do like at least 8.
8? Okay, 8 ounces. 8 times 8?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just Don't let me give the advice because I'm
8
telling people like that. What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah,
Okay, so
glasses.
8-ounce glasses. All right. So now, alkaline water. That's really a big thing, right?
Right.
Alkaline water. That's really important. I've been told about this. So
Yeah.
I want to get your take on that.
My take is, of course, is good, but it has electrolytes. If you have some type of imbalance, then like, here's my thing. People want to do like all these cleanses and stuff. Yeah. We have our livers, right? We have our kidneys. Yeah. Those things normally filter out, so you don't really have to do like a detox, so to speak, because your body, like how God designed us, is gonna naturally do that. But I don't know, for some reason people think like, they got to do like this detox and some special shake or whatever. I feel like it's all a gimmick. Seriously,
really?
Yeah, it is. If you just eat clean.
You're making a statement. A lot of people are watching this or are going to watch this.
That's okay. So they can call in with questions.
Yeah, they can call in. You guys can start calling in.
Or they can follow my Facebook page, Nurse Charms, and they can hit me up with any questions on there about something that I've said tonight.
Okay, so great. So now I just drink my water, consume my water. My diet is very, very important. See, a lot of times people go, well, you know what? They can eat right, but they don't get the proper amount of rest.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm satisfying 3 of the 4 requirements or 2 of the 4 requirements that I need. So if you were to boil it down to 4 points, what does a person need to, first of all, lose weight and get back in shape? Give me just 4, highlight 4 things that I need.
Okay, we talked about the diet, right?
Okay, diet.
Find some type of way to eliminate stress, because if you're
eliminate stress,
that's one of the biggest.
I broke up with her back in November
because stress can cause us to eat. It goes either way. Some people
eliminate stress. Go ahead.
Some people eat more. Some people eat less.
Right.
But eliminate stress.
The stress becomes comfort. Comfort foods become the at least the first thing a person who's stressful is saying, well, this is my comfort food. This makes me feel good. So
like some good old macaroni, peach cobbler, stuff like that.
Yeah. Right. So eliminate stress
and exercise.
Diet,
of
exercise.
Course. Yep.
Okay.
I tell everybody, if you could at least do 30 minutes of cardio a day.
Yeah.
Or you could do
30 minutes of cardio a day. 30 minutes. That's all you need.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
That's just the minimum.
That's minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Because it goes on how many calories, what's your caloric intake, like you're taking in a lot of calories, then you probably want to, and if the goal is to lose weight, right? So you want to make sure that you're exercising more.
Right.
Unless you just want to, do it very, very slowly and gradually. Yeah.
Let me ask you this question, because of all the things that you're doing, what gives you the most feeling of accomplishment or the most feeling of satisfaction between everything that you're doing? Because you're a nurse,
right?
You're a CEO, you're an entrepreneur,
right?
And the fourth, you have a show on health. So what gives you the most gratification out of everything that you're doing? I
feel like nursing is my calling, but I feel like being an entrepreneur gives me the most gratification because I can use everything, to actually help someone. And if you just think about it, everyone wants to, that's the ultimate dream. Well, some people may not want, but if you think about it, most people, they do want to own their own business. And people don't know how to go about that process. So if I can share, my experience with someone to help them become, as successful as me or even more, then that really, at the end of the day, that really makes me feel good, knowing that I've helped somebody.
Wow. Okay. So, but you have so many different ways of helping people.
Right.
And everything, in my opinion, with what you do, everything is connected. There's a lineage between everything because now, the health, the advice, and then when you get everybody healthy, you get them back in shape, then you send them out looking good with some pure Don't put that on.
Right. Go ahead, put that on.
Get that confidence and get that swag. I almost said swag. Did we retire that word?
We need to retire it
officially.
For 2018.
For 2018,
bury it.
Anybody caught saying swag in 2018, there's going to be a problem. It's a serious problem. So listen, I definitely appreciate. So if people want to contact you, let's put that. We'll put some of that in post. But if you give it to them really, really slowly on how they can reach out,
Right.
contact you, find out everything that you're doing.
Okay.
How does one reach out to Nurse Charms?
Follow my Nurse Charms Facebook page.
Okay.
It's Nurse Charms, NURSECHARMS. Nurse
Put that in
Charms.
post too.
Yes.
Nurse Charms.
I have Facebook, and I also have Twitter, and I also have Instagram.
Wow. Okay.
Nurse Charms, so you can keep up with everything I'm doing on social media.
So what is it on Instagram, IG?
Same thing, Nurse Charms.
Nurse Charms?
Yep, Nurse Charms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Nurse Charms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Nurse Charms is in the building. She's dropped by on Real Talk with Skeeter Murray. She's also going to be doing some, hopefully, doing some things in the future. We've got a major networking event coming up.
Right,
And,
right.
She is going to I'm gonna see if I can get her to be like one of the vendors with the massages at the actual venue. So
Oh, let me tell people
Yeah,
my
yeah.
information for
Absolutely.
Gold Standard Massage
Gold
Clinic.com.
Standard. Okay, I'm sorry. You do it. Go.
Gold Standard Massage Clinic.com.
Gold Standard Massage
.com. Yep.
Gold Standard Massage.
And you know what? To be honest, that name, the website is so optimized. If you just put in Gold Standard Massage, it'll
That's
come
it.
up. Gold Standard. Oh,
Don't
yeah.
put in the masseuse though. If you put
Right.
masseuse, you got another problem. Okay, so Gold Standard Massage Clinic.com.
Right. That's the website. And then we also have, of course, Facebook, Twitter,
yeah.
and Instagram. Gold Standard Massage Clinic.
Okay, so do you have any testimonials about Gold Standard Massage? Anybody can make claims like it was dope. It was anybody?
I've worked on several people. I go by the title. Now, when I'm in my massage role, I go by the title as a celebrity massage therapist because I've worked on several concert tours.
Yeah.
So that has been a huge sense of accomplishment. You asked me some
Wow.
things I'm proud of. Yeah, that has really been a huge sense of accomplishment.
You've got so much. Listen, this should have been an hour-long show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only, the only one, Nurse Charms in the building. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. On Real Talk.